I know you're watching. Even through the darkness, you're watching. Does it make you smile, seeing me rot in here? I know it does. But you can't keep smiling forever. Everything good eventually drains away to an empty, bloodless shell. You taught me that much. I don't care how long it takes to bleed you. I don't care how long it takes or how much I have to endure. You will pay for every last life I let you steal away from us. No matter what, I won't rest until your blood stains my hands. I know you can hear me. I know you're listening. Coward.
Oh, were you talking to me? I assumed this was some kind of exercise your strength makes you do.
No, I was talking to, well, myself, I suppose.
I see. In that case, you should probably speak to a professional. That mess seems unhealthy.
Yeah, I'll ask the guards real quick. I'm sure the Queen has a good therapist on hand.
Oh, right. Gods, I've been here forever. Whatever happened to the right to a speedy trial?
You've been here for 3 days.
Yeah, that's a long time to a pixie.
Don't you guys live like several centuries? Right. Well, count your blessings. Most pixies that get arrested don't get released.
Don't even say things like that! It brings bad luck. Besides, it looks like I'll be here for another 4 weeks.
How do you figure that?
Oh, just this thing that appeared when I woke up.
What thing? Let me see.
You wanna see my thing? Dude, boundaries?
I didn't mean it like that.
I know, I'm just razzing you. Here, on my arm.
Golden text. Does that say 4 weeks?
Surprised you could read that.
Because of the eye patch?
What? No. I mean, yeah. Oh god. This is it. It's been real, big guy. My time has finally come. They're gonna come get me, gonna put me in a pixie meat grinder. They're gonna rip up my wigs and snort what's left of me!
Prisoner inspection. Get up.
Inspection?
Roll up your sleeves.
Huh?
Oh no, my time has already come. I didn't think
All
it
right.
would-
What
I mean,
for?
this suit,
Direct orders.
I even live past, 20, but
Makes
even then-
sense.
Wow.
Do you know what this writing is? Can you shut up?
Sorry.
All right, you're coming with me.
Just me? You know, he has the golden text too.
Why would you say that?
Really? This?
Hey! Watch the wings, Krabby!
You're right. Golden text. It's your lucky day, fairy.
I'm a pixie.
What was that?
Nothing. I was just saying it was prickly, you know, in those chains.
Quite. Well, you won't have to feel those for a little while. Follow me. We have an audience with the Queen. Would not be wise to keep her waiting.
Sergeant Andrus has returned.
Your Majesty, I've brought the men you requested.
Gaurath Spice Bowl, Your Majesty. Introduce yourself.
Flint Golden Dew, your... Radiance?
Thank you. Guards, leave us.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Andrus, please approach. Them. Andrus, are you quite certain about these two? They're not exactly what I was expecting.
I assure you, Your Majesty, they both bear the mark.
Well, I suppose it can't be helped. So, the both of you have been sentenced to death.
Please don't tear off our wings and snort us! We'll do anything!
What do you mean, we?
Please, save your breath. I was not finished. how would you boys like to take on a favor for me? In exchange, I will spare your lives.
We'll do it!
Again, who is we? Your Majesty, may I ask what this favor entails?
I was getting to that. Andrus, please quiet that thing, would you?
Sing?
I need your help to save my daughter. A grave curse has befallen her. You see the golden text on your wrists? That is a timeline. It displays how long she has left to live. If that timer runs out, she will die. And if she does, that golden text will be forever imprinted on your corpses. However, if you are able to save her, you'll be rewarded with your lives. Oh, and you'll be accompanied by Andrus, who will ensure your utmost cooperation. Don't worry, dear. I'll keep you in mind for a promotion.
A timer? 4 weeks? How do we save her?
A simple task, although not easy. You must retrieve 4 ancient artifacts scattered across Everland. I have assigned the great Eston Earl to enlighten you on the details. Each artifact will recover some of her life force. Retrieve all 4, and she'll be brought back to perfect health. So, thoughts? If you're not feeling up to it, I can have you sent right back to the dungeon.
I suppose I don't have a choice. I accept.
And the fairy? Mm-hmm. You can let him go now, Andrus. Well, now that that's settled, Earl should be waiting for you 3 in the observatory. Andrus, would you care to escort them?
Of course, Your Majesty. Come now, you two.
Holy Schwemus, I thought I was a goner.
So, Andrus, was it? How did you get roped into this?
The same way you did.
How many more stairs?
Why do you care? You're flying.
Yeah, why don't you try staying shackled for 3 days straight? Do you have any idea how sore I am?
Right. The prickly chains.
If you're tired, just sit on my shoulder.
That's better. Thanks, big guy.
Don't get comfortable. We're almost to the observatory. Here.
What is that?
1 moment, please. I'm almost finished stroking it.
Huh?
He means his beard.
Okay, forget it. I don't want to do this anymore. I'll take the meat grinder.
Ah, it's you! The last of the adventurers. Do come in, lads.
That is a magnificently long beard.
Thank you, Earl. The tall one is Gaurath, and the one on his shoulder is Flint.
Hi.
Pleasure.
Well, what a novel little group you all turned out to be. Delightful.
Are there more of us?
Why, yes, of course. You didn't expect this to be a 3-man job, did you? With the 2 of you rounding out the band, that makes 6. Finding these artifacts will be no cakewalk. These are some of the most powerful magical items in the realm.
So, why entrust this to a bunch of criminals? And Andrus, I guess.
It is not I who entrust this to you, young man. It is destiny. Criminal or not, destiny does not discriminate.
Destiny? What kind of cliche bullshit is that?
Watch your language, young man.
What, would you rather I speak Spanish? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Tú es... How do you say annoying in Spanish?
The hell is Spanish?
What a fascinating creature you are. Anywho, there's no time to dilly-dally. Allow me to introduce you to these 4 artifacts you must find. The first artifact that you will collect is the one we know most of, the glass slippers. These are currently in the possession of the Royal Cinder family of Kinpum. They are able to transform the wearer into their view of a perfect version of themselves, and are only brought out for the most momentous of occasions, such as weddings or balls.
Balls.
Lucky for us, a ball is being held at the end of this week, and I've gotten 6 invitations just for you. Oh, how I wish I was going. I love balls.
That's too low-hanging, Flint.
Just like the... Just like the...
Sorry. Please continue, Earl.
Right. Well, if you 6 can retrieve those glass slippers, even just one of them, then that's one step closer to curing our poor princess. Oh, how we all long to see her happy again. I remember when she was just a wee girl. She would come up to my spire, a smile on her face and some small varmint in her hands. She was so sweet, always asking if the creature she held could be made into a royal pet. I never had the heart to tell her that most of the animals she brought me were expired.
Sorry, isn't this whole quest time-sensitive?
Oh, yes, my sincerest apologies. The second artifact we know is a magical mirror that can communicate with intelligent beings. But more information on the mirror is a bit lacking, just like the other 2 artifacts, the spindle and the golden thread. We don't quite know the exact locations of the other 3, just that they exist.
I see.
With just one eye.
I'm going to pretend I didn't understand that.
So are we supposed to,
Whatever you're about to say better be important.
How are we supposed to get the other 3 if you don't know where they are?
Don't fret, my child.
I'm 23.
We'll locate the other artifacts in due time. But for now, focus on what is most known, the slippers. Your fellow comrades are in the library researching the history of Kinpum. I suggest you go meet with them while I prepare your steeds and equipment. I'm sure by the end of this mission, you 6 will all be the bestest of friends. After all, friendship is magic.
Okay.
Everything he told us was straight out of a fairy tale.
Yeah, the objects did seem pretty fantastical.
No, those items were literally from fairy tales that my uncle used to tell me.
You would know about fairy tales?
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, you know.
No, I don't. That's why I just fucking asked.
Okay, that's enough. Let's go.
In 1387, 3 bears stormed the kingdom of Kinpum.
3.
They entered from the farm, eating everything in sight. First the chickens, then the cows, until finally they settled on the goats.
4.
They then destroyed the blacksmith's home, biting and ripping the family apart. Gods. First the youngest daughter, then the oldest son, then the golden middle child, who was the sole survivor, barely living through a bite to his head. This is commonly referred to as the bite of 80.
5.
Stop stacking books on my head for the love of gods! We're gonna fucking die and you're using me as a bookshelf!
Oh, good. They seem more sane than you two.
For the
Really?
love of God,
I think I'm a little better than...
Sarcasm,
you would take
Flint.
this
Oh.
seriously.
Ah, nice to see you, Andrus.
Fuck's sake!
Ah, what a strong-looking fellow you are.
I'm here.
You must count for the other 2 men then, eh?
I didn't think humans could be more blind than half giant with one eye. I'm right here.
Why is the emergency food supply speaking right now?
Oh god, I was right to dread this.
A walk in the park,
Baron,
Forrest.
the food supply you speak of is in fact our final member.
I suppose there is a use in having such a tiny and sacrificial member on our team.
Hello, I'm Gaurath Spicebowl. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Charmed. I'm Baron Melford of Belford.
You're joking.
You're still speaking. Can't someone shut him up?
Andrus, if you grab me one more time, I swear I will fuck.
That one is Flint Golden Dew, and I'm assuming you two know each other already.
Yes, as well as these other two individuals here.
Oh, I didn't expect them to come so quickly. And suddenly...
It's been 4 hours.
Still, I was hoping to make a good first impression. Or just a neutral one would have been fine, too.
Dahlia, Forrest, these are our other party members. The Devil Spawn is Andrus Silverhand, the Goliath is Gaurath Spiceball, and the thing in Andrus's hand is Flint.
Huh, strange. You look oddly familiar, Flint.
Well, of course he does. Old pixies look the same.
No, I mean, wait, what? No, they... Okay, well, I meant that this pixie in particular looks familiar.
Stop doing that to me! Gods! My wings are gonna be sore for weeks! Unfortunately, I don't recognize your appearance, Forrest. Though I do recognize your name.
It's a synonym for woods.
That's my last name.
Wait, your name is Forrest Woods.
Yeah? What of it?
Wait, no, I do recognize the Forest Woods. Are you an alcoholic, perchance?
You know, I think you've ruined your first impression with everyone at this point.
No, he's right. I am. Or was, at least.
I stand corrected.
Speaking of first impressions, hi. I don't yell like that, usually. I get a bit stressed out, is all. You know, with the, death sentence thingy.
Aw, don't worry, Delora. We'll get out of this sentence one way or another. Or at least, I will. My crime wasn't that bad. Yours, though. Woo! That was some real criminal shit right there.
I didn't even do it. I was framed. I'm Dahlia Solara, the half-orc. But, I guess you knew that already. Because Barron said my name. And you can see me in front of you. So, yeah.
This is going to be the best adventuring group ever to ever exist in all of existence.
All right, all of your equipment and horses are ready for you. If you follow me, I'll take you to the stables, which are conveniently right next to the library. Though it does get inconvenient when the horses start to read. They learn too much. Well, let's get a move on. You'll want to get on the road before it gets dark.
Right, let us commence forth.
Ugh, nerd.
See, it was just a hop, skip, and a jump away. I ended up preparing a carriage for you 6 instead of just 1 horse per normal-sized person.
That sounded oddly targeted.
And now you only need 2 horses, which means all of you can sit in a little circle and get to know each other a bit better. Oh, I'm tearing up just thinking about how fun of an adventure I'll be missing out on.
Why don't you come along? The more the merrier, I think.
Dahlia, you're too kind. But alas, I must stay locked up in my tiny study room, researching the possible whereabouts of the other 3 artifacts while you young people go gallivanting about in my fancy carriage.
Speaking of, does anyone here even know how to steer a carriage?
Yes.
Yes!
Oh, yes! Sorry, wait, what was the question?
I don't think I trust someone so small to be in control of an entire horse.
Hey, I am above average height for a pixie.
Well, it's only natural that the guards should be the ones up front steering. Earl, are we able to lock the doors to keep these criminals contained?
I'm not a criminal.
My only crime was loving too much.
You burnt down a church.
Yes, and I loved doing it.
I'm already having regrets accepting this quest.
Why, of course you can lock up the carriage. And, in case of emergency, they are able to open it up from the inside by simply turning the handle.
So we can't lock it.
I never said that.
Of course. Well, if we can't lock it properly, we should probably split up. Andrus, would you mind sitting back with the rest of the criminals?
Earl, are you sure these artifacts are real?
Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be?
Well, they just sound like they're from, fairy tales.
Why, of course there's fairy tales about them. We wouldn't know about these artifacts without those fairies. You better thank them.
I don't know why I bothered to ask.
Looks like you're all ready. My children are all grown up.
Children?
Good luck, every pony!
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was just saying good luck to Luna and Celeste here. Good luck to you six as well. Goodbye! Be sure to write letters. Drink your water. Don't stay up too late.
So, did anyone ask how we're even supposed to get the slippers?